Hello everybody and welcome to Dr. Chad's video blog of the week for the week of September 20th, 2010. And I hope you're all doing well, or at least striving to be well. That's the most important thing, is that you're striving to be well. Hey, we got a great show this week coming up this coming Monday, September 20th, 2010 at DesMoinesAmplified.com. Our guest is going to be Dr. Christopher Kent. Yes, we've got Dr. Kent on the Skype with us this week, and we are going to be talking about his new program called the AST program. It's the Advanced Subluxation Training Program. He's going to be profiling that and what it's all about. And for you non-chiropractors, Dr. Kent is probably the biggest scientific minds that we have in our profession today. He's not only a chiropractor, he's not only an inventor, he's a lawyer as well, and he's a jet pilot as well. So it's interesting. We're gonna get to know this guy a little bit, and you know what? My obligation is to you, those who watch this program. And I know we don't have all chiropractors in here, but this is one of the things I really want to hammer home with Dr. Kent. Because what happens if chiropractors get what they wish for? You know, our vision about where does healthcare go? The ivory towers that are actually kind of sand pillars of medicine, they come crumbling down, which is bound to happen at some point because they can't sustain themselves in a financial sense and in a logical sense when it comes to supporting the health and well-being of our society. So let's pretend that all happens. What's chiropractic's vision? What do we have to bring to the table? Right? What happens when your children get sick? Or let's say this, what happens when crisis happens? What's going to happen if chiropractors actually get the chance to fulfill their vision of what health and human potential should be? Yeah, we'll be talking a lot about prevention, and Dr. Kent is the perfect one to articulate these principles to what we see in our profession's vision of the future when it comes to perfect healthcare. And you know what? Nothing's perfect. We all understand that, but we need to strive towards it. Just like you're striving towards your wellness. You'll never really achieve your perfect wellness. You know, maybe in after this lifetime. That's definitely possible. But right now you're stuck right here, and you've got a future in front of you with a bunch of hurdles. So what is the chiropractic profession? What's our plan? And is it realistic? Have you ever thought of that? Is the chiropractic vision for the health and wellness of society in general on the planet, is that realistic? Let's get to the bare bones facts. Like I said, Dr. Kent is the perfect person to articulate this type of vision that we have as a profession. So rest assured, Dr. Kent will be here Monday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time at DesMoinesAmplified.com. A lot of weird, freaky news going on. Of course, the media has got all of the all the things that you need to know buried deep into their bowels. And the stuff that's basically promotionals that the drug companies pay them to put up front, you know, you'll all see that. I'm going to dig down deep into the bowels because nobody else is telling you about this stuff except for me. So, yes. So I'm going to be discussing a lot of the healthcare news in the second hour of that show. Like, we've got an onslaught of media pushing flu vaccines. We've got an onslaught of media pushing that vaccines do not cause autism, but they don't know what does, type of thing. So what we've got to do is we've got to kind of parse it for you. Got to understand it, because you know what? The studies that have shown that vaccines do not cause autism don't compare non-vaccinated kids to vaccinated children. Okay? If they did that, there'd be a big story. But they don't want to do that. All they do is separate the times in which they get the vaccinations. So there are no studies out there showing non-vaccinated versus vaccinated and showing an even level of autism rates among the two. So that's coming up, and a whole bunch of other news stories, don't get me wrong. The 27th, we still got William Henry on the slate. Now, William Henry is the investigative symbologist or mythologist. And I've been watching his DVD. It's called Morph. And basically what he's talking about is human potential as well, but on a spiritual plane. On the 27th, Monday the 27th, DesMoinesAmplified.com, we got William Henry coming on. So, there's a Des Moines Amplified blog coming up. So, yeah, hopefully by the end of this week we'll have a new blog set up for you folks, and it'll have all past shows and all that type of stuff going on it. We're also, I am one of the first participants of a new thing here at DesMoinesAmplified.com. It's called Amplified Cash. It's performance-based advertising. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in any type of advertising and whatnot for your business, you might want to consider Amplified Cash. So I will tell you more about it when it's up and running, but I'm one of the first participants, and I love performance-based advertising. It basically means that I don't pay anything unless it produces. So wouldn't that be cool? Instead of spending hundreds of dollars into media and it doesn't produce for you and you just waste it. That's been the story of my life when it comes to practice. I've spent thousands of dollars in advertising, and it didn't produce that much. So this is performance-based advertising, and it's a new concept, and it is patented. So, who knows, it could be at AtlantaAmplified.com or NewYorkAmplified.com, ChicagoAmplified.com. This thing is going to grow, folks. So, again, we have Dr. Christopher Kent, Monday, September 20th at 1 p.m. at DesMoinesAmplified.com, and hope you all tune in. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Hi, my name is Dr. Chad Rohlfsen, and if you're looking for a chiropractor in the Des Moines area, give me a call, 727-4000. Thanks.